If you just joined us, this is TMI Sunday's edition. It's all about the OSUN gubernatorial election and, of course, a roadmap to 2023 general elections. It may interest you to know that 15 political parties took part in this election. Yes, on one hand, you have Governor Adeboyega Oyetola and, of course, Senator Adeleke. All right, other candidates include Akin Ogumbiyi of Accord Party, Lasson Yusuf of Labour Party. We have Oyegoke Mibodo of Social Democratic Party, Segun Awojide of African Action Congress, Kainde Atanda of Action Democratic Party, Woyemi Lukman of Allied People's Movement, Adebayo Elijah of All People's Party, and Adeleke Adedapo of Boot Party. We have Razak Saliu of the Nigerian People's Party, Bede Samo of National Rescue Movement, Yowole Adedeji of People's Redemption Party, Ademola Adeshiyi of Young People's Party, and Adesuyi Olufemi of Zenith Labour Party also participated in the election. 15 political parties, but it seems like a two-horse race. Gabriel, what can you make out of this?
Well, the political system of Nigeria have always give the formation of a two-party system, probably because of the existence of time or at which they've been formulated. So we have always had it that way. But you see, one of the beauties of democracy, one of the tenets of democracy, is about choice. Nigeria, in one way or the other, cannot be subject to a two-party system. And I love what the Labour Party did. If you watch their campaign throughout this election, they were almost top. They were only there. They have manifestos that could capture the mind of the people. Even if they came fourth in the election, they show forth that they have a voice to establish. And Labour Party, by their candidate, Yusuf Lasson, have established a voice in Osun State. He has been a vibrant young man who seeks to uphold the tenets of democracy and defend the people, even when he was the House of Rep, if I'm not mistaken. So he has done well. If you also look at that of the ATP,
he has done well by coming out fourth.
No, he has done well as a representative. That was why he won the primary. That was why he won the primary to become the party flag bearer. He has done well. So I also congratulate him, but I think that some other time he can try harder. But this is the problem I have with political parties. Some political parties after election, they go into their own self-exile. They go into their own oblivion. They just want to go and relax. They go and relax. And 4 years later, they will have to come back and say they want to. So there's nothing like consistently. When political party is consistent, when political party is always there, in and out of season, there is no way such political party will not have recognition with the people socially. So I want to encourage them. And we want to see more political parties who have genuine reason, who have genuine purpose to come out and campaign for elections and seek for political power. Not those who just come just to... Because it's funny when I see political parties say that they collect their structure for another political party. It's just that you were not serious at the beginning. It's just you were not prepared. It's just you were just coming to your display and your flag between the feet. You were not actually ready because I see no reason why a political party will collapse the structure for another political party. It's just you don't even believe in the rule, in the norms and vocation that guide your party. You don't believe in the democratic tenets, that guides your party. You don't believe in the manifesto of your party. That's what it means when you collapse your structure for another party. The OSUN election is a litmus test. It has shown to us that people are ready. It has shown to us that the power belongs to the people. The legitimate power belongs to the people in recognition with the Constitution. And that's what we are seeing here. And that's what we're going to play out in subsequent elections. 15
political parties with great names standing by those parties, and it was like a two-horse race. You get to hear, I am obedient. You get to hear the people are the structure. Let's take a look at Labour Party. After all, you said it's a litmus test to what is going to happen in 2023 general elections. In Ekiti, they didn't fare too good. Now in Osun, they came out fourth, and you said they did well. Barrister Emmanuel, what do you feel about this?
Yes, I likened the election, the just concluded election in Osun, to the traditional dance of the gods.
Traditional dance of the gods.
Yes, and the 15 political parties I liken them to the sanctimonious spirits for the dance. Then the two major political parties, I liken them to the sanctimonious anointed spirits.
Anointed spirits?
Yes. When you look at, just like my colleague said, you look at the Nigeria structure, political structure.
Yes.
Back to memory lane, from 1993 till date, we'll still be having two major political parties, two horse race, like you called it. Two horse race. So, it is because of the structure. The obedient spirit is just a revolution that is still on the move. The obedient spirit has not landed. It is still moving. And that's why the OSUN election is an acid test to the general election come 2023. To my mind, I feel that before the general election in 2023, the obedient spirit must have landed.
You mean now he's still...
Yes. That is why you look at Wilson. The difference between here and there is what? It's a capital T. That is time. So, just now we have two major political parties.
And time is running so fast.
The time is running.
So fast.
The spirit is on a jet speed.
For real?
Yes. The spirit is on a jet speed.
And they couldn't quote now jet speed towards the Kitty election.
No, it has not landed. The spirit must land. It is still incubating in the minds of many Nigerians, and particularly the youth. Those ones, you know, they told us that they have structures. I don't know what they mean by structure. And I have not seen any structure. Because structure is the people. So this obedient spirit is still moving, resident in the people, and it will land in the mind of the people. So I see 2023 general election to be another acid test. There's going to be a change. Not like the one they promised us once upon a time, but this time a great one.
Over to you. A quote right now, obedient spirit. He said it has not landed. It's just a matter of time. And time, they say, waits for no one. It is ticking in a kitty. They didn't land. In OSUN, what he said, they have not landed. So what is the prospect right now of the Labour Party? Don't forget that a party man of Labour complained bitterly about the structure of the party. He said for the way things are going, everybody should put their hands on deck. According to him, in a Kitty election, it reflected. In now OSUN state election, it is stated that they are lagging behind. People will say 1 million light years behind from the two major political parties.
Well, the obedient spirit, as my colleague said, is still flying on the air.
Otherwise, still flying.
Otherwise, I don't like it. You see, if you look at the obedient spirit, whatever am I talking about? If you look at Labour Party,
yes.
I think they are not operating a party, they are operating a movement.
A movement?
Yes, a revolutionary movement. Labour Party is not operating a political structure. That's why there's no structure. And that's why people are asking, where is the structure, where is the structure? It's a movement. 60%, if 70% of people supporting Peter Obi, for example, or supporting the Labour Party per se, are not politicians. They are people in the streets. They are the masses. They are the commoners. A political practitioner, that's the way I call them, politician, will not support Labour Party. So you don't support Labour Party are those who are tired by the frustration, the accumulated frustration, the policy of past government and present government we have in this country. So they are tired. The people who graduate from university, there's no job. The people who have fiancé, there's no money to marry. I'm not talking about myself. So there are problems everywhere. There are problems everywhere. People are frustrated by the policy of this government. So they decide to take the bull by the horn. They decide to go to the street. So they found that the only way you can vote in the government and overwhelming vote, just like what happened in OSUN, is to go and get your PVC, which is the power given to you by the Constitution, to vote him your choice. So the people are taking the upon themselves. If INEC is not even tired, INEC is over-labored, INEC need more staff, because people are doing registration every day. And I want to tell you, Winston, even if registration is extended to the end of the year, people will still come out and register just for their PVC. Because people are saying that, oh, the only way we can check government is to have our PVC and go to the polling unit and vote and defend our vote. Now people are no longer scared. They have a change of mind. If Labour Party did not win presidential election 2023, I will advise them not to stay back. And we advise them to continue with the movement.
Yes.
Because what you are seeing is a revolutionary movement. And people that are revolutionary in mind, they are waiting for a platform. And Labour Party uses to be one of the platforms they can use to exercise such power. And that's what you are seeing there. It's not that those people are trying like Labour Party. As a matter of fact, even in the PDP and the APC seems to be a devil-like party. It doesn't also mean that the Labour Party is a party of dissent. So, but people are looking for a will and an opportunity to impute themselves.
Yes.
Because the government has actually not impacted the people positively. What we have is poverty. What we have, as I told you now, that's why it's on strike. As I told you now, we are on lights to, so people do not have lights to wash out because the national grid is still down. As I told you now, people are not eating this money and they don't even know where the next will come from because we are seeing recession. Practically, we are seeing recession. Even if they are using verbally, I say we are overcome recession. Overcome as how? So, the naira is falling every day. In fact, we shouldn't even go to that one. Nigerians are tired. Nigerians are frustrated. They decided to wake up from their sleep. And they want to collect, I don't want to say wake up, collect your money, but they are waking up and they are collecting their PVC and taking their vote and taking power to those who they know can handle power to impact their life. Let me tell you, Ademola Adeleke should know that the power given to him now is not because of his popularity, it's because of his nature as a person. And if he change, because power corrupts. Absolute power they say corrupts
absolutely.
If he change tomorrow, the people will still vote against him.
Okay.
And they will present another calabash to him, just as my colleague said.
Calabash presentation. 21,000 police operatives were deployed yesterday to make sure that the election was peaceful. That is from the police angle. We have other sources from the military formation. We have from the NSCDC. You just name it. They were there to make sure that peace and tranquility prevailed in the election. Note the number 21,000. Still, there were pockets of electoral violence.
We're saying Nigeria is a country.
Because someone right now is in the hospital. One PDP chieftain is in the hospital. He was shot according to reports.
If things are meant to be the way it ought to be, there wouldn't be need for 21,000 policemen. Election is not a war. But because of what we have seen over the years, because the godfathers want to retain their powers, their oppression, their intimidation, their suppression of the people, they now look for instruments to use. And that is why there was need for the same, in the same country where insecurity is on the fly, somebody will not take 21,000 policemen to only a state with 30 local government areas, yeah, to OSUN, because you want to oppress the people. That's how I say it. And in this same country, by the second, people are being kidnapped. By the second, people are being terrorized. By the second, people are being killed. Some are being maimed. Some are being destroyed. Sure, it's very funny. If we have 21,000 policemen who could go to OSUN for just a state local government election in 30 local government, then we should have 1 million policemen who should go to the war zones, Kaduna State, Sokoto State, Borno State, Adamawa State, Yobe State, Niger State, to fight the purported insurgency, the handmade insurgency we see today. So this insecurity we have in Nigeria is handmade. It's insecurity caused by our leaders. Our leaders are always looking for how to visit pain and put the people in abject penury. And that is why you see, I saw it was displayed where one of the governorship candidates just now in Onosu put some cups of beans in one small cellophane, and you can just imagine that. You can just imagine. So he knew that he has impoverished the people, exactly, and he knew that the people are suffering. So for the only way to now do is to bring 3 cups of beans and 1 cube of Maggi and start sharing for the people. You now see, why would there not be insecurity in this country? A country that God Almighty blessed, nature blessed. We have so much. Nigerians are talented, but unfortunately, we have people who are brainless. With all due respect to them, are the one at the helm of affairs, leading us. I saw some of the governors just now with Adeleke celebrating the victory. They are irrelevant. Their presence there is irrelevant. They never contributed to the victory of PDP. Exactly. PDP as a party never contributed to its victory in the OSUN election. The people just wanted to test something different. Like I did say, the personality of the candidates. So just now, Nigerians are looking for persons who has clean CV with respect to their personality that could lead them. And just like if you get there and you now say you want to change for the worse, Nigerians also have a way of sending you out. So just now they have displayed that in OSUN, and I see that happening in the forthcoming general election come 2023. So the country will be secure if the people have food on the table. The country will be secured if the people have money in their pocket. Okay. The country will be secured if the economy is boosted and the economy is viable. The country will be secured if there is light. The country will be secured if there is water. Not the water bill they are purportedly doing now at the National Assembly. It will be thrown out again. So all of this come together is what those in power are using to intimidate, to oppress, to suppress, and to make sure that they pin the people down so that the people cannot raise their head up. But I think we are tired of all of that just now. Okay. And we are saying no to further oppression. We are saying no to further intimidation because the people of Nigeria want change indeed. We
want to go for a break. When we return, we'll continue with this discussion, talking about the performance of INEC and, of course, what should be the first thing in office Adeleke should do. Or do you see Oyetola going to the tribunal to challenge the results? The legal practitioners, they'll throw more light on that. Don't go away. To stay tuned.